Alright, now we're going. What was that question you just had?
I said, what's the difference between 4 and 5?
5 is made out of silicone. 3, 4, 5.1, and 6 is all made out of ethyl glycol. Man-made shit. Yeah, actually I think it's petroleum based, but anyway, it's all petroleum based. This is silicon based. That's why it's not compatible. None of this stuff's compatible with oil petroleum products, even though petroleum base is not petroleum product. So we're going to use 5. So we got a new container of it. This is the motorcycle stuff instead of the car stuff. This might be slightly better, who knows. So only 5 is silicone. Everything the other number you look at, the 5.1, the 6, the 4, and the 3 is all non-compatible. They're compatible with each other, but not silicone. So 5 is that. I don't know why they made a 5.1. That was stupid, but there is no 5 is only straight 5 is silicone base. Silicone will not cause problems.
Dot 5 it is.
The only problem with dot 5 is it is compressible under high temperature. So if you got hot brakes, like in racing conditions, it could get a little mushy. But it has a pretty high boiling point. So unlike the other stuff that boils quicker, unless you get the really expensive stuff, overall this is better. Plus this doesn't eat paint, doesn't absorb water as much, and a lot of other good things. You make a noise over there on me. Okay, we're going to need a snap ring puller. Okay, so I got this all cleaned out best I could. There's the bore. You can see the gray areas in there. Those are low spots. So this is the best we're going to get. Hopefully it's fine enough it doesn't stick. It's as smooth as I can make it. So you can't have any kind of oil, any products on here, so I cleaned this all off. I used hot soapy water and cleaned out the best I could. Hopefully it's enough. So the only thing you want to use for lubricant on this is either Vaseline or use the actual brake fluid you're going to use. So I'm fresh out of Vaseline, so I'm going to use the brake fluid. Okay, so all we got are these parts here. Okay, this went in backwards, which is this way. Once again, you got to make sure you do no damage to this O-ring. So I got to slide it over the top here. So it's going to work it back and forth. There it goes. Slide it, make sure there's nothing under it. And hopefully it didn't do any damage to it. This is a quad seal out here. Stick it on. Same deal, roll it around a little bit. It'll self-center and clean itself. If it rotates, it's good. If it won't rotate, it's probably bound up. Okay, that's done. This came off of there. Doesn't want to go back on there though.
There it goes.
Did you hear it go pop? Means it's on there. So it looks like this is pretty well self-contained. You shove it through that hole, and you hold it with a clip. I can shove it through that hole too. But
it might be well done work, but
be a push.
yeah,
Might do some damage, but I'll get it in there. With enough pressure, it'll go in. It'll get in there. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any kind of a washer stop. They're just going straight in and snap ringing it. So this looks like one of those undersized piston snap rings they used to give us. Ones where the wrist pins would actually come out. Minor issue. You didn't bring the snap ring pliers, or did you?
that I didn't bring.
Jeez, what's up with you? How could you not think of that? You didn't bring the Phillips screwdriver either, did you?
No.
Phillips screwdriver works good. It pushes on that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, is this the fluid we're going to use?
.5.
Do we need to shake it up like paint?
I don't know if that's necessary.
I don't hear the tingus in
I
there.
don't hear the bearing roll around.
That's actually bad. It aerates it. It'll make it a lot harder to bleed your brakes.
Yeah, you see bubbles.
Yeah, little bubbles. You gotta wait for the bubbles to come out. Okay, I only like to puncture it twice. Once to get shit out of and once for air hole. You know, so they're about equal hole size, so it'll drain out of either one. Uh-oh, I got something on my finger. Look at that. Making a mess. Okay, you put some of that inside the bore. Look at that chrome peeling up on there. Chrome was getting me. Okay, at the O-rings, the rest of it doesn't matter. Doesn't take much there. All you do is get it wet. That's all it takes. More in the bore. We need to check to see if the snap ring fit in there. Maybe we should have checked that. Alright, so you gotta put this in the correct direction, helps. So use your thumbnail to put the cup in there. Wiggle it around a little bit to go past the lip in there without tearing it. And this here, you're just going to have to push this one in. Got goo all over my hands.
So is that brake fluid, is that like eat paint off like the other stuff does?
Nope. This is by 9. Doesn't hurt it. Alright, so if it returns back and forth like we want it to be, that's a plus. It's a little notchy, but it does come back, so that's a plus. That's a good sign. That means it might actually work. Okay, sharp side goes up. This doesn't work, it's the wrong way. Good thing I know how to fix that problem. Much better. Okay, sharp titties go up. Jeez, who did that?
Yeah, if there's something went wrong, it's my fault.
Well, being dark, I can't see. See, the snap ring's not in there very good. Well, you're not doing the camera worth a crap, so. There you go. I always like to rotate it, but it won't rotate in the groove. It might be workable.
Amen.
Okay, now there should be some kind of a seal or filter or something to keep the crap out of here. I don't see one in a container of crap here though. So on the front brake rebuild kits for the Harley 72 to 81, they have a a filter goes in here. You get stuff in here and it'll keep the crap out until it falls out. Now this might actually have some
I was
kind
gonna
of
say a
boot.
rubber boot on it.
Yeah, it might have a boot that goes on there too. Now if you put a spring on here and make the pedal return back, which we don't need because you got a different pedal design, you always want to make sure you put a washer on top of the clip. Never push on the piston, push on the clip. If you push on the piston, the brakes won't release and you'll burn up your brakes. Because unless that piston's all against that clip, the brakes will drag. And you can see the piston inside the hole there maybe. It's up in there, you can see it. Alright, so this is ready to see if it'll work. It might actually work. Hopefully it doesn't leak. Now, in order to put this on this vehicle here, we're going to have to drill out this hole. So do you want me to permanently screw this thing up and mount this or not?
Yeah.
It's fine, thread bolt. Appears to be short. Nice. Won't start. I guess that's a very cut down 3/8 or something. I don't know. Got a lot of chrome on the end of it. It sure looks like a 5/16 bolt. Won't start. This one goes down.
So it's the bolt, not the.
Well, they don't want to go in. I'm guessing these are not the first class quality department. Where'd you get these from?
That's high dollar drag specialties.
High dollar stuff. Yeah, it's diamonder's good. It should go right in. The other problem is this is a 3/8 hole, not a 5/16.
Whoa.
So this should be 3/8 here, not 5/16. What?
Look at it.
Look at what? You don't like the chrome? Defective chrome? You don't like that?
Is that how it came?
Well, I didn't do it.
Wow.
There's a lid out that goes on this thing.
Right over there.
That's not a chrome bolt. I thought we had chrome bolts.
There's, I set them out.
Oh, no wonder these don't look like crap.
Probably need a little tiny washer those missing, it looks like.
Washers are missing, and then the washers.
Hmm. It just looks like there's a lot of play, like
What?
when it seats down in there.
What do you want? What do you think? It's American made stuff here? Hey, if Baker can't make a training with a squad, don't you think maybe PM has problem with brakes?
Yeah.
We can only blame so much on the chrome, you know. Where's your Allen wrench you didn't use? I'm gonna furnish my own?
Mm-hmm.
What if I get the wrong one?
Nope.
Okay, that's all sealed up now, except for the front. Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Let's put it on there.
Well, you have some problems here. This stuff's
Yeah.
made wrong. We have issues. I know it's hard to believe there's issues involved here, but there's issues. See, this one here is 5/16, kind of. Yeah. Loose 3/8, loose 5/16, 3/8. Okay, so these need to be up to 3/8. This one here needs to have a hole put in it for this one to go through. I was hoping to see if these things would line up before I butchered it, but I can't seem to find anything that works. So we're going to go ahead and just go ahead and butcher it like this. Take a look and see that. How's that look? Maybe put this on this side, it won't fall out, see? Okay, you happy with that? I think it looks like shit.
What?
I need a 3/8 5/16 bolt that's actually gonna work. Things like junk ass hardware keeps coming out with it for some reason. You just give me that stuff on purpose, don't you?
Just to watch, just to frustrate you. That's,
Yeah.
wow. Look at that. You see all the chrome coming off of it? And
It needs to come off more so to screw in the hole.
wow.
Okay. So that one goes in. Okay, we want to make sure this lines up right now. So, see how that kind of lines up when the holes are lined up?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that means that's what we're going to use. Now we also have a lot of free play in the system here too, see that? You can also see that we're going to have a spacer in here, because see how the offset's all in the wrong spot? It needs to be hung down about where it is, see?
Yeah.
Or we got our spacers in here and move these out. So which way you want to do it? Probably a combination of both.
Yeah.
Doing a rough adjustment here on the clevis, or Heim joint in this case. Okay, so what we're looking at is we want to make sure this is lined up in this plane. Oop. You gotta make sure it's lined up in this plane, which is, this is bad, that's good. And then also you line up in this plane here, which means this is in straight, because I got two holes I can use over here. And I'm using the bottom one because that's the one that's for in line. Go all set again. See, if you put a nut on that, you won't keep losing that piece. We need a 3/8 nut. There's one right here. There we go. No, you won't lose that one. Put a nut on that so it'll keep falling off. Okay. So now we know we're going to do something here. Now if we space this over a little bit, that'll clear that. Or we got to put a longer bolt in here and put a spacer on that side. Something's got to get spaced. Now the next problem is you want to use a 90-degree banjo over here. The problem is a 90-degree banjo is not going to clear this area down here. Going across this way. See how far you have to go way over that far? So they don't make a banjo that goes that deep. So that ain't going to happen. So we have to figure out something else. Now if we put a spacer on here and move this over a little bit,
You can maybe run one in between it.
we can slide this thing over a little ways.
Here, try it. Well, that ain't thick enough though.
Yeah. If you put a spacer in there and move things over equally, then that will line up over here, and we still got the same problem going this way. So we have to figure out what we want to do over here before we do that. But for now, I need to go 3/8 threads on this one and no threads on this one, so that we can put the cylinder on it correctly and not being wobble, wobble, wobble. Even though you like wobble, wobble, wobble. So we need some washers on this. Just about roughly the length we need for now. You want to do an acorn nut on that. So you have to do some acorn
You
nuts.
got a Heim? Chrome?
I don't know if I got a 1/4 inch. I can probably get some, but this one here I'm going to go up to 3/8 thread on this, and this one over here we're going to drill the hole out.
Drill it out?
Yeah, this doesn't work. Wasn't holding it very well, was it?
No, okay.
You can't thread into this and have it thread into the master cylinder over there. He's holding the master cylinder over here. See, that's a thread. This is a thread. You can't have two threads together. They don't tighten up against each other. They just stay the same distance apart as you rotate the bolt. Understand?
Yep.
Okay, so now I can work on this side. Alright, you're in charge of camera again. Use the cardboard so don't strip your chrome. You know I don't care,
But I do.
yeah. So grab me an envelope from under my counter. I got a handle.
Huh?
I got it good. I got some cardboard right here I kept here. This is leftover some stupid mag wheels I worked on last year. I don't know who that would have been. You don't believe when I have stupid mag wheels, do you?
Stupid chrome mag wheels?
Yeah, I think they were chrome too. How'd you know?
Don't leave out the stupid chrome.
Stupid home chrome gets you home.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't fit very well. There you go. Kind of. There it is. Okay, so. Alright, just drill right through here. Someone's going to have to hold it accurately. Not get tired. Not let go when something awful happens.
When it binds up.
Yeah, like
it wants
that.
to take my hand off.
Well, don't take your hand off unless you move. You were going to move.
You just want me to spin around with it?
Yeah, you can smooth around. Now you want coarse thread or fine thread in that?
Whatever you suggest.
I like fine. That'd be a Q drill. You got a Q drill in your back pocket?
That I don't.
You could just make it a through hole and put a nut on the back. Of course, you probably hit on a frame or something. Where's the other position that we need to use here? Oh, that's these two holes here. Okay. Okay, we need a Q drill. Grab me a Q drill from behind yours. Those drill bins right over there in the corner? Right down there. Bins. Containers. Up. Up. Yeah, those things. Find what says letter on it.
A to Z.
That'd be like letters. I'll put it over there. I'm not holding it. I'm holding chrome stuff. Grab me something that looks like a Q. Probably the one we're at.
It's the one that's missing.
Yeah, it figures.
Yeah.
Alright, put that junk back. Give me a Q drill. Give me them big dollar ones above your head there. Next door, level up. Yeah, those ones. The expensive ones.
Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're talking.
Yeah, this is the cobalt stuff, not that cheap
Yeah.
crap. I just got done replacing all these. You know how much that cost? I get close with it, hurry up. You're failing to do your job over here. Oh, where are you going with that? I'm going right back into
Get
it.
it out of the way. Because I gotta hold this down.
Yeah, that's right. Quit moving. Something happened to your threads there.
Bye-bye.
And they went away. Okay, I have that. Find me a tap up there on top of the container. 3/8 fine thread. It'd be a black one. The thread's disappeared off of here now. Is that a black one? To say 3/8 fine? You're not doing your job again. I'm making you work, you notice that? I don't think this is going to work. Could be a problem. Got a scratch there.
Yep.
Crank. Maybe about 20 of them. Alright, you look like you're getting tired. Get back up. Jeez, that's first. Okay. 2,400 enough? That'd be about right chopping sheet, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't go very far, did it?
Yep.
Did you tighten that up? It wasn't very tight.
Well, it looks like it went in an angle.
Let me have it. You ain't at an angle. Unless you're holding an angle.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Give me a tap driver. I think somebody forgot to tighten the damn thing down. Now we're committed. Now I'm going to have to work. Okay, you're in charge of videotaping because you're doing a lousy job of everything else.
How's that?
I don't know how that is. It's not that hard. It's going straight. Next time, tighten the tap down, it'll go easier. Remember that.
Note to self.
So I do two things at once. Multitasking. Appears to be some burr holes on this. You dropping stuff over there?
No, no, no.
It looked like you were trying to me.
They're cat-like reflexes.
Yeah. Here, I didn't see you put that back. Burr. Burr.
Burr. So you just start with the top shelf, you know, see?
Yeah, top's a lot higher up than that. Yeah, it's close enough for you.
Yeah. Nice. Very nice.
don't know if we're filming anything comes on. I can't work on the camera. You're not working either. You're looking at me.
I'm watching.
You're watching me or the camera?
I'm watching you.
Oh, great. So these cranberry shots are great then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay, now we're gonna need something else. What else do we need? We need a 3/8 drill. One of those?
Which one?
Not that container. Let's grab one that says containers on it, 3/8. Okay, what do you got above 3/8? 3/8 and one size up. Now we need one size up or do we need 3/8?
One size up.
I don't know. Looks more sloppy. What are you filming? Nice shot of your shoulder. Cameraman sucks.
I had the camera pointed this way.
This cameraman sucks. Alright, this is one size above 3/8, so that'll give you plenty of room for the mismatch and bolt pattern. Assuming there's a problem with that. If you make it exactly 3/8, you don't have much float. So let's try 3/8 rather than money because I like being accurate. I don't want a lot of float. There we go. We might have to come back and re-hit it, but it's alright. You know, so this time I tightened it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, make sure you tighten it this time.
Well, last time I was saving energy and I didn't do it. Paper's not over here either. Well, paper's not where it belongs. Now, if we cut out the threads we just put in, would that be a bad thing?
I would say so.
Okay.
I don't really care for rework.
The problem with this is, so we have this is in the way.
I think you're just gonna clear it.
So we're going to move this out of the way. That thing's getting heavy. So if you put something in between there, no problem. So what do you got? Yeah. What?
You got a rag or something?
No. Give me that hammer handle over there, or that tool handle over there.
What?
Put your hand out. Go that way a little bit. Stop. Go in. No. Yes. Find a spot for that to go in there. There, you like that?
It's enough.
Look at that. Precision tooling. Find that in a Harley service book. On page 13.
Yeah.
Section 2. Column A.
Yeah.
Sound about right?
That works.
Okay, we're semi-flat over there. I'm getting off something like a spring.
It's hitting on that rubber. It is hitting on us.
Get rid of that rubber spring.
There, I can set it down. Now it's there. Now it's flat.
Oh, flat on my side. Okay. I need something to hold on to. Not very much. Okay.
You want me to hold it?
There's a big hole in there now. That was dangerous. You don't know how dangerous that was, but it was dangerous. How come that's not butt back? Remember, this is a 3/8. Don't mix them. Yeah. That's it. You put it in front of my face for a reason? You know I'm shy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take this handle out, okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Here. There we go.
Look at that.
There you go. Go see if it fits.
Sweet. You need the
Need what?
bigger bolts.
You do? Why?
Yeah. You need the bigger bolts, man.
Why you got them crappy ones you're putting in there?
I know. I need some new hardware.
New hardware?
Yes.
Like in stuff we didn't come in the kit?
Yeah, like in stuff that's over in your box that costs $1 million.
Oh. Here's one. Another one? No.
Well, that ain't gonna work because that was supposed to originally go through on this other one, right?
It did go through. Get through on this one. This one's a screw in though. This one's all screwed up. One 3/8 fine thread bolt. Damn, that's tight. That one's loose though. Maybe it's a bolt. You never know. You dumbass. Clean the threads off the bolt. You got a nice camera view. You got a great view.
Yeah.
You set that camera up perfect. You
Yeah.
can almost see what's going on. Good camera job. Alright, so we have our bolts in here. This one's right here. We have a slight amount of binding. See, right now this should be able to slide like that. See, it's tight right at the beginning.
Yeah.
So we're a little bit tight.
But maybe we throw that spacer in, it would help.
If we threw a couple spaces in, it would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Where's our Jaime joint? Where's your spacer for this?
I don't have one yet. We gotta get spacers.
Got a nut? How about a 5/16 nut? Shit, you like that special spacer I came up with?
Mm-hmm.
See, now that long ass bolt is almost, now it's too short. Look at that. So you put a washer behind over here. See, that's about how much we need for length. Now see if you black this up a little, you can see better. So I think we'll put a washer under here, and then we need something thick like that big of a spacer here, and we lined up pretty close. See? And we'll put an acorn nut out here because he likes his acorn nuts. This here we'll put a correct bolt in here, and then we'll put a correct bolt over here. That'll hold it in just fine. Then we put this on the vehicle and see if it actually maybe will work sometime. Alright, so that's how you build up your control kits. Now let's see if the fit on the bike will be next. So on and where we go.